All right. What's up, everybody? We'll wait another minute or two, get some more people in here. If you guys could just give me a quick sound check, make sure the sound is good, and then we'll get started here shortly. All right. Turn this. All right, we'll just go over the product real quick while everybody's coming in. If you guys can just let me know if the sound is good, appreciate it. We're going to start with probably the Dunris. We'll start with the hanger and the cello pack. 6 hollow orange and 2 diamond parallels in the hanger, and then 1 exclusive vector parallel in the cello. And of course, we'll do the Bowman first edition, and then we'll probably finish off with the Inception. Thanks, Kyle. So we'll do Inception last. We'll do Bowman in the middle. We're going to start with the Dunris. And I don't think there's any trades. Check the board, make sure everything looks good. And we're going to get started. And pull this back a little bit. All right, you guys should be able to see your card or your teams. We'll start with the Dunris cello first up. I might try and use, let me see. All right, you should be good. Good luck, everybody. Dunris cello first. All right, we'll start with Jimenez to the White Sox, Abreu to the White Sox, Ozuna to the Braves, Olsen to Oakland, Biggio to Toronto, Wainwright to St. Louis. There's a Patrick Corbin, not faring well tonight for Washington. There's a Babe Ruth. Lamet to San Diego, Troy Gloss also to, that's going to Anaheim. Christian Yelich to Milwaukee. There's a George Brett. Vladdy to Toronto, and Ryan Sandberg to the Cubs. We'll start with in this stack, we'll start with Herman Marquez to Colorado. There's a Hershiser. First up, Diamond King. It's a nice one. Brandon Lowe. It's going to Tampa Bay. It's going to Kyle. That's number 1350 of 2021. Brandon Lowe. Here's a Marcell Ozuna going to the Braves. Jason Giambi. This one will be going to Oakland. Nolan Arenado to the Rockies. There's a Charlie Blackmon Dominators going to Colorado. David Peterson, rated rookie. Francisco Lindor to Cleveland, and another Diamond Kings, Kyle Lewis. That'll be going to Seattle and Michael. All right, rest of the cello. We're going to start with a Christian patch. Rated rookie to Atlanta. That's going to Will. There's a nice one. Cabrain Hayes to Pittsburgh. Who's got Pittsburgh tonight? Pittsburgh's going to Brandon B. Lance Berkman to Houston. There's a Christian Yelich going to Milwaukee. Ryan Mountcastle, rated rookie to Baltimore. That's going to Kyle. And Anthony Rendon, that'll be going to the Angels. So some nice rated rookies in there. Mountcastle, Hayes, Christian patch. Take it. I know most don't like these because of the logos. They don't bother me. They're just pretty nice cards. All right, we're going to do the Donruss hanger next. Easton opened up quite a few of these and pulled a few of the Unleashed inserts, which are pretty cool. We got a Bochette, we got a Acuna. So these are usually fun to open. All right, we'll go through the base cards quick first. We'll fly through these. We'll start with Sonny Gray to Cincy. Ramirez to Cleveland. Torres to the Yankees. Sal Perez to Kansas City. Blackman to Colorado. Chris Bryant to the Chris Bryants to the Cubs. Pujols to the Angels. Bogarts to Boston. Kiner Falefa to the Rangers. There's a nice Luis Robert to the White Sox. Didi Gregorius to the Phillies. Steve Garvey be going to the Dodgers. Santander to the Orioles. Fergie Jenkins to the Cubs. Anthony Rizzo to the Cubs. Smoltz to the Braves. Keuchel to the White Sox. Reggie Jackson, that card will be going to the Angels. Miggy Cabrera to Detroit. There's a Ricky Henderson to the Yankees. Dylan Bundy to the Angels. Dwight Gooden to the Mets. Luzardo to Oakland. And Rod Carew to Minnesota. Grab the next stack. All right, we'll start with Senzatella to the Rockies. Backwards card, Travis Demeritte. And it is an auto. This is going to Detroit. It's going to Sebastian. There you go, Sebastian. This is numbered 75 of 99. Travis Demeritte. Auto. Max Scherzer to Washington. And we got our parallels coming up. Jose Abreu to the White Sox. Marcell Ozuna to the Braves. There's a Luke Voit to the Yankees. Larry Walker to Colorado. There's a nice Bryce Harper to the Phillies. Phillies are going to Don. Josh Bell. This card will be going to Pittsburgh. There's a pretty sweet Dylan Carlson, the rookies insert. That's going to St. Louis. St. Louis going to Aaron. There you go, Aaron. And then a Dominators Gurriel. That'll be going to Toronto. Yadi Molina, Jose Ramirez Diamond King, and Clark Schmidt to the Yankees. Rated rookie. All right, rest of the hanger. We're going to start with a rookie, or not a rookie, but a variance, Mike Trout with the mask. That's going to the Angels. That's going to Jacob. There's a Jack Flaherty Diamond Kings to St. Louis. Tyler Stevenson, rated rookie to Cincinnati. Josh Donaldson going to, this one going to Minnesota? This is the mini apple. It's going to Minnesota. Roger Clemens to Boston. Here's a Nelson Cruz to Minnesota Diamond King. Casey Mize, rated rookie to Detroit. Chris Bryant to the Cubs. There's a nice Juan Soto Diamond King to Washington. Patino rookie and Keston Hiura to Milwaukee. All right, next up is the Bowman. So our last box for the Boston owner, Kyle, we pulled 5 Blaze cards and 0 Austin Martin for Toronto for Aaron. So hopefully we get a couple of each out of this box. But then our last box before that, we pulled 3 and 2. I think 3 Blaze Jordans and 2 Austin Martins. So we'll see how this goes. Good luck. All right, we're going to start with Hassel to San Diego. It's going to Chris. What I'll do is I'll sleeve every first Bowman. But if there's something that I don't sleeve or top load, yeah, I'm hoping there's a few for you, Kyle. Just let me know. Blazovic to the Twins. There's a nice Asa Lacy to Kansas City. That's going to Zach. Bryce Jarvis to Arizona. Riley Green to Detroit. Chatham to Boston. Austin Hendrick to the Reds. Hunter Green to Cincinnati. And our foil is Ramos to the Giants. So I'll top load all these foil cards. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. 5, Kyle. 5 Jordans out of the box. It was kind of crazy. All right, we'll start with Bo Naylor to Cleveland. Sanchez first Bowman to the Sox. Callahan to the Reds. Nova to Houston. Nick York to Boston. Matt Manning to Detroit. Terang to Milwaukee. Isaiah Green to the Mets. Bryce Jarvis to Arizona. Our foil, James Beard to the White Sox. The White Sox are owned by Joe. All right, we'll start with Amaya to the Cubs, Hancock to Seattle, Carson Tucker to Cleveland. There's a Jarren Duran to Boston, Ramos to the Giants, Jordan Adams to the Angels, Cruz to Pittsburgh, first Bowman Salas to Miami. There's a Ronnie Mauricio to the Mets, and to the Kansas City Royals, Nick Lofton. All right, we'll start with Bitsko to Tampa, Beater to the Dodgers, Luciano to San Fran, Detmers to the Angels, first Bowman Morrill to the Cubs, Tristan Casas to Boston, George Kirby to Seattle, De La Rosa to Washington, that's his first Bowman, Christian Robinson to Arizona, and our foil, Tristan Casas to Boston. So Boston's going to Kyle. All right, we'll start with first Bowman Gomez to the Yankees. Yankees are going to Randy. Jordan Walker to St. Louis. Gorman to St. Louis. Favre to Colorado. Drew Waters to Atlanta. Jared Kelly, first Bowman to the Sox. Bruhan to Tampa Bay. C.J. Abrams to San Diego. Austin Wells to the Yankees. And first Bowman foil to the Yankees, Alcantara. That's going to Randy. I don't think we pulled a lot of this guy in our last couple of boxes. I don't remember him. So Alcantara. All right, another foil in here. We'll start with Brandon Marsh to Arizona. There's a Kerstead to Baltimore. Baltimore's going to Kyle. Max Meyer to the Marlins. James Beard to the Sox. Lynch to Kansas City. Shane Baz to Tampa. There's a first Bowman, Nick Maton to the Phillies. Langeliers to Atlanta. There's a Patrick Bailey going to San Fran. And to the Dodgers, Josiah Gray. Dodgers are owned by Jacob. All right, Hunter Green to the Reds. There's another hassle for San Diego. Logan Gilbert to Seattle. Luis Garcia to the Phillies. Alec Thomas to the Arizona. Morrow first Bowman to the Cubs. Brennan Davis to the Cubs. Salas first Bowman to Miami. Zamora to Milwaukee. And Austin Hendrick to the Reds. The last two boxes we pulled one autograph out of one box. There was not one in the other, so I feel like they're pretty rare. All right, we'll start with Jordan Adams to the Angels, Beater to the Dodgers, Kowar to Kansas City, Walston to Arizona, Jarvis to Arizona, Thompson to the White Sox, Shane Baz again to Tampa. There's our first Jason Dominguez to Randy. Ivan Johnson, first Bowman, going to the Reds. And there's our first Spencer Torkelson to Detroit. That's going to Sebastian. Sebastian, you end up with Detroit again? I think you had Detroit our last break. And you did get one Torkelson. So I remember packaging that up for you last week. So hopefully we can get you a couple more here. All right, we'll start with Nick Allen to the A's. Get him focused. Max Meyer to the Marlins. James Beard to the Sox. Bayron Lora to Texas. Here's another Alcantara to the Yankees. Hall to the Orioles. Mania to San Diego. That's his first Bowman. Liberatore to St. Louis. Manning to Detroit. And Nick Gonzalez to Pittsburgh. All right, Acosta, first Bowman, going to the Rangers. There's a nice Pete Crow Armstrong to the Mets. Forrest Whitley to Houston. Mitchell to Milwaukee. Nick York to Boston. Vlad to Colorado. Carroll to Arizona. There's a Dylan Dingler to Detroit. Klenick to Seattle. And Logan Davidson to the A's. All right, Edward Cabrera to the Marlins. There's another C.J. Abrams for San Diego. Alvarez to the Mets. Amaya to the Cubs. Chatham to Boston. Walker to St. Louis. Another Asa Lacy to Kansas City. Favorite to Colorado. Cavaco to Minnesota. And another Kierstead for Baltimore and Kyle. All right, our last pack in the first half of the box. Start this pack with Nolan Gorman to the Cardinals, Rodriguez to the Orioles, Taglia to Colorado, Hancock to Seattle, Lofton to Kansas City. There's our first Austin Martin. There you go, Aaron. First Bowman, Austin Martin. Nick Abel, first Bowman, going to the Phillies. First Bowman, Ramirez to the Angels. J.J. Bleday to the Marlins. And Nick Maton, first Bowman, to the Phillies. All right, so starting the second half of the box. We're now on the right side. We got some color at the end, so good luck. Start with Reyes, first Bowman to Detroit. Nick Allen to the A's. Klenek to Seattle. First Bowman, Ramirez. That's the second one. Gunnar Henderson to the Orioles. Alec Thomas to Arizona. Host to the Dodgers. Hall to Baltimore. Zamora to Milwaukee. And then our color looks like it's going to the Marlins. It's going to Rick G. This is Dax Fulton. Dax Fulton is 46 of 75. Going to Rick and the Marlins. Not sure how good this kid is. Kyle, do you know anything about him? Usually my go-to is Chris, but I don't think he's here. He's usually up to date on all these prospects. All right, let me move some of these cards around here. All right, another Klenek. We're going to start with Klenek to Seattle, Alec Thomas to Arizona, Dahlquist to the Sox, Hall to the Orioles, Whitley to Houston. That's Julio Rodriguez to Seattle, Anthony Volpe to the Yankees, Freeman to Cleveland, Thompson to the Sox, and to the Reds, Hunter Green. So Reds are going to Will. That's numbered 54 of 150. All right, another foil back here. We'll start with Gorman to St. Louis, Nick Allen to the A's, Shoemake to Atlanta, Casas to Boston, Brandon Marsh to the Angels, Mick Abel to the Phillies, first Bowman, Vogel first Bowman to the Dodgers, Arias first Bowman to Cleveland, Jared Kelly first Bowman to the Sox, and Ronnie Mauricio to the Mets. That's going to Rick. Right on top, our second Austin Martin going to Aaron. There you go, Aaron. Soderstrom to the A's, Seth Beer to Arizona, Blade to Colorado, Bryson Stott to the Phillies, Royce Lewis going to Minnesota, Nick Gonzalez to Pittsburgh, Luis Garcia to the Phillies. There's our first Adley Rutschman to Baltimore. That's going to Kyle. And then to the Sox, Matthew Thompson. White Sox are going to Joe G. Come on, Kyle. We got to find you some Blees. Got two Austin Martins so far. All right, our first Robert Paulson to the A's, Pena to Houston, Gore to San Diego, Austin Kendrick to Cincinnati, Alcantara is our third one, first Bowman, India to Cincy, there's our first Wander Franco to Tampa, Reyes, first Bowman to Detroit, Ramirez, first Bowman to the Angels and to Texas, first Bowman, Acosta to the Rangers. Might have to grab some sleeves and some top loaders here. All right, let me grab some more sleeves and top loaders. Oh, he's in here. I hope he's in here. Hope he is in here. I'll get you at least one. I couldn't believe last box. Nobody could believe it when there's 5 that came out. It was kind of crazy. I've never seen anything like it. One was a foil and then like 4 base. I hope we get you at least one. All right, here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. Let's get a blaze in this pack, and then we'll have to sweat the other ones. All right, we'll start with Mitchell to Milwaukee. Diaz, first Bowman to Colorado. Feliciano to Milwaukee. Bayron Lora to Texas. Choi, first Bowman to the Dodgers. Manoah to Toronto. Riley Green to Detroit. Rosario to Boston. Hunter Bishop to San Fran. Our foil to the Phillies, Luis Garcia. Yeah, it did. It did seem like that. It was nuts. Like, I still can't believe it. All right, Sabato, first Bowman to Minnesota. Davidson to the A's. Diaz to Baltimore. Kawara to Kansas City. Rodriguez to Baltimore. Larnick to the Twins. Espino to Cleveland. Nick Abel, first Bowman to the Phillies. There's another Dylan Dingler. And to the Phillies, it's going to Don. Casey Martin. All right, we'll start Jordan Groshans to Toronto. Alvarez to the Mets. There's our second. Spencer going to Sebastian. Gunnar Henderson to the Orioles. Romo to Colorado. Casey Martin to the Phillies. Shoemake to Atlanta. Cavaco to Minnesota. Lodolo to Cincy. And to the Marlins, Max Meyer foil. All right, 4 left. It's our second. Pete Crow Armstrong to the Mets. JJ Bleday to the Marlins. There's our first. Ed Howard to the Cubs. Maximo Acosta, first Bowman to Texas. Jones to Cleveland. Zach Veen. That's our first Zach Veen to Colorado. Figueroa to the Pirates. Taglia to Colorado. Westberg to Baltimore. And to Seattle, Michael G. Here's a nice one. George Kirby, 12 of 150. I feel like this guy's been touted for a long time. George Kirby is, I don't know if you can see it. It's number 12 of 150. Going to Mike G. All right, first Bowman, Ivan Johnson to the Reds. There's a Mick Abel to the Phillies, Volpe to the Yankees, another Robert Hassel to San Diego, Lynch to Kansas City, Spino to Cleveland, Rice Lewis to the Twins, Foscue to Texas, our second Pawson to the A's, and Manoah to Toronto. Two packs left. All right, Diaz to Baltimore, Belazovic to the Twins, Hose to the Dodgers, Tena, first Bowman to Cleveland, Austin Hendrick to Cincy, another Kierstead to Baltimore, Cavaco to the Twins, Jones to Cleveland, Nick Maton, first Bowman to the Phillies, and Chatham to Boston. All right, we're down to our last pack. Nick Allen to the A's, Whitley to Houston, Tyler Freeman to the Cleveland Indians, Lofton to Kansas City, another Pete Crow Armstrong to the Mets, Callahan to Cincy, Sales first Bowman to Miami, Alvarez to the Mets, Rosario to Boston, and Riley Green to Detroit. No Blaze. Kyle, that's terrible. All right, well, hopefully we can find something in Inception for you. So last box, Inception. Good luck, everybody. Look at that patch. Oh, we can see the first card, but nice thick patch there. Good luck on that. All right, we're going to use Logan Davidson and who else? Rosario. All right. I already know who this first card is. It is Paul DeYoung to St. Louis. This is going to Aaron M. Paul DeYoung. Our next card. Oh, there's two here. Of course there is. All right, our next card going to the Minnesota Twins. Let me get this focused. Going to Minnesota is Max Kepler. So Minnesota is going to Don. Next up, going to the Cubs. It's going to Joe G. Wilson Contreras. Next up, get this focused. Going to the Angels. This is going to Jacob M. Nice Joe Adell rookie. All right, that's a chunky patch. Do that. All right, next up, Green going to Washington. This is going to Michael. That's a pretty sweet card. Juan Soto. Green. Yeah, they were all in the last box, Kyle, unfortunately. All right, we'll do our last card, then we'll hit the patch auto. So the last card in is Colorado, numbered 69 of 75. Colorado's going to Randy, and it is Trevor Story. 69 of 75, Trevor Story. All right, and then our final card of the break. Good luck, everybody. It is a patch auto. Going to the Toronto Blue Jays. This is going to Aaron. Man, look at that patch. Jesus. Insane. Santiago Espinal. He's in the lineup tonight. This is numbered 3 of 5. What a sick patch, though, huh? 3 of 5. Got the Blue Jay right in the patch. Got a little feather there, but you could probably cut that out. But what a sick card. 3 of 5. Espinal going to Toronto. That's going to Aaron M. Congrats, man. This is probably, I don't even know what this would be. I don't even know if it would fit in a 180. These are, these sleeves are supposed to be for thick, yeah. That is a sick, sick patch. Let's see. Do I have a 180? I thought I had 180. Yeah, this is a 180. I don't even think this is going to fit a 180, to be honest. Let me see. No, I'm not even going to try. I'll go to my local card shop tomorrow, see if I can find something that fits in here. This is probably a 2 something as far as the thickness. But a very cool patch for you, Aaron. So we'll go over the quick, the top loader hits. I got to put these other Inceptions and top loaders. They require 75 points. So if you ever buy Inception, got to buy 75 point. But we'll start with Trevor Story, 69-75 going to Colorado. Here's a nice Joe Adele rookie. Going to the Angels, George Kirby. This is numbered 12 of 150 to Seattle. Spencer Torkelson to Detroit. Max Meyer foil to Miami. There's a Casey Martin foil to the Phillies. Luis Garcia also to the Phillies. Maximo Acosta to the Rangers. Here's our first Austin Martin. We're also going to Aaron and Toronto. Aaron, you had a nice break. Matthew Thompson to the White Sox. Mauricio to the Mets. Hunter Green, this is numbered 54 of 150. That's going to Cincinnati. Here's a Dax Fulton, 46 of 75 to Miami. Our second Austin Martin going to Aaron and the Blue Jays. Kjerstad to Baltimore. Here's our Dominguez to the Yankees. It's our second Spencer Torkelson to Detroit. Josiah Gray foil to the Dodgers. Alcantara to the Yankees foil. Casas to Boston. Lofton to Kansas City. James Beard to the White Sox. Ramos to San Fran. Here's Mike Trout variants card with the mask. That's going to the Angels. Juan Soto to Washington Diamond King. Here's nice Dylan Carlson, the rookies insert to St. Louis and Aaron. Travis Demeret, auto, 75 of 99. That's going to Detroit and Sebastian. There's nice Bryce Harper foil to the Phillies. Cabrian Hayes, rated rookie to Pittsburgh. Patch to Atlanta. Ryan Mountcastle, rated rookie to Baltimore. Here's a Brandon Lowe to Tampa, 1350 out of 2021. Kyle Lewis going to Seattle. And then, again, our hit of the night, Santiago Espinal auto patch. And, again, numbered 3 of 5. So very, very cool card for Aaron. So that will complete this break. Again, thanks for the support. I did post football and basketball. If you're into that, jump in that. We'll probably break that tomorrow. And then for next week, I'm looking to get some different baseball. So be on the lookout for that. I'll have try and incorporate some Sapphire into there. So again, have a great night. We will talk